I was wrong about the collapse.
A lot of people were.
Well, here's the scoop. When we first started kind of being red-pilled, we thought there were several different possibilities of things that we should probably prepare for. One of which is actually the seat right here that I'm sitting in is tearing. I can actually feel it underneath my backside tearing right now. So this could be a very exciting video in a way I didn't prepare. So
Don't move.
Did you really?
I heard that. Just sit still.
Let me start again. We were wrong about how we started preparing for the collapse that was coming. Now, you guys in the chat, pick your favorite collapse. And by favorite, I don't mean, man, I'm excited to see it coming. I mean, the thing that you have thought is the most likely.
Yeah.
When we first started, the collapse that we thought for sure would have happened by now already would have been financial. Like the government keeps printing money and trillions of debt every year. And we know that historically countries can't be in this kind of debt without getting out of it in one of a few ways. The big one is W something R. That's the biggest one. Default usually equals that. But anyway, that was the one that I thought for sure was going to be what happened already. That, or there would be some kind of infrastructure issue where we wouldn't have electricity, at least in big parts of the country.
Right.
What's your favorite, not that you're excited about it, but what's your favorite? Put it in the comment section down below. What's yours? Because she didn't know.
I have no idea. Yeah, I had no idea where he was going.
What did you think?
My favorite is the zombies. Oh, not really.
Zombie apocalypse.
No, that's a joke.
What did you think? Because that's what we started to prepare for.
I honestly thought it was going to be economic.
I still think that could be a problem.
Isn't it already?
Yes.
It already is. I mean,
I view the economy as literally a walking zombie.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I don't know how they keep kicking the can down the road. It's unbelievable to me.
Yeah. Well, and we've already been experiencing the zombie apocalypse for, 5-6 years. Yeah, bingo, baby. That's right. That's exactly it. People walking down the road.
People driving down the road.
Nobody's paying attention, folks. I shouldn't say nobody. A lot of people are not paying attention except to this thing in their hand.
So now I said that I admit I was wrong about the first collapse that was going to happen. And this one has been a long time coming, but it just seems like it's ramping up super fast right now. And that is the destruction of the family, the destruction of community, the destruction of parenting and parents' rights, the destruction of basic right and wrong. That, I know I just named 5 things, but in my mind I view that all as one thing. What do you think about that? You people out there, type. When I say you people, I don't mean like you people. I mean you guys.
Folks who are watching.
You guys. What do you think about that? Because I think we've been in it for a long time, and it is this catalyst that's destroying so much more. It's just under the surface. You don't really see it on the level, because how do you put into a metric? Kids aren't being taught by their dads because their dads aren't around, because they're this, because they're that. And then all of the stuff that goes into, that people take into their lives and their jobs and their choices. And now you see the fruit of it, but 10 years later, 5 years later, 15 years later, I think the collapse that nobody's really paying attention to is the family. And it's already begun a long time ago, but now we're seeing like the hockey stick graph where it goes like this, and all of a sudden, bam. And you know what I see? I see where that went, bam. The biggest Do you know where I would guess?
No, where would you guess?
You really don't know.
No, I'm not sure where you were going with that.
The internet.
Oh, yes. I was actually thinking that about how we've lost the youth because of the internet and how they've just been handed them, these little kids, these 2-year-olds, these 1-year-olds, these 3-year-olds, they've been handed this device and here.
It's a babysitter.
It's a babysitter. We have internet
What do they call them?
tablet babies or
Tablet babies.
iPad babies or whatever they are. It's wrong.
Because it's just, well, go ahead, sorry.
No, you should not be putting a tablet in front of your kid's face.
I'm saying here, hope you don't find anything bad. Yeah, nothing bad could possibly be found online.
It's basically just to entertain them so that the parent doesn't have to do it.
I had a friend.
Or teach them.
I had a friend who, this was before iPads and all this kind of stuff. He would say that like the babysitter was the TV, but he'd call it the electric nipple because the kid will sit in front of it. Now I want to say something before we move on, that not everything obviously online is bad. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of great tools, a lot of strengthening community building tools that are out there. It just seems like people are not using those tools. They would rather go for the quick sugar high, quick fix of the crazy flick video. Here's a for instance. And I don't know most of you. Some of you we know. So I promise you I'm not picking on you. If this hits a nerve, it's unintentional.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, kind of, because I'm saying it. But
hoping you take it to heart.
If you get your daily dose of Jesus or God or theology from a meme, that's the wrong place to get it.
Absolutely. Absolutely the wrong place to get it.
If that's where you're getting your encouragement and strength from, your depth, I don't mean to be nasty, but that's not depth. And online devices, communities like Facebook, some of them can be useful, some of them can be. But you need to be with humans as well. We were designed to be in community with real humans. You know, it's a funny thing. We're sitting here making this video.
I know.
And you know what I'm looking at?
A camera.
What I see is a little box on a tripod with 3 little circular eyes watching you. Knowing that hopefully, prayerfully, some of this is going to hit home and some folks are going to go, you know what? I really should get involved with a community.
Now turn it off.
Won't happen.
No.
So what I'm suggesting is maybe start with both. You need to get with other people. If you don't have an online community, we have online communities that are Christian, that are centered in building up community. We'll talk about that in a second. But, folks, we can't just gripe about the stuff we don't like and then sit back and do nothing about it.
Right. Right.
Where's that going to get you? Grumpy and old. Or old and no. No, more like...
I'm not grumpy.
More like old and grumpy.
I'm not grumpy.
This is an encouragement. I hope it's an encouragement because, yes, the collapse is real. All of the things that could be, might be, possibly in terms of politics and prepared, those things, I'm not saying they won't happen or couldn't happen, but I'm saying this one is happening.
Has been happening for several years.
Go ahead.
This topic hurts my heart. That's all I have to say about that.
when we first started homesteading, which is a funny term because it's just translation of how people used to live.
Yeah.
But we got to put a snazzy word on it, right? Homesteading. We used to joke and say that when you get chickens is
The gateway drug.
the gateway drug.
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Well, because once you get chickens, well, then you have to get goats or sheep
Or gardening.
or gardening. And then, oh, wait, you need something to protect your sheep. So you
Oh,
get
and
a livestock guardian dog or a donkey. Well, if you get a donkey, the goat milk, nobody really likes. A lot of people don't like the goat's milk. So let's move to a cow.
And it goes on and on and on.
But you know, we might need pigs. You know, if you eat pork, you might need some pigs, right?
It just keeps going.
It's a snowball effect too. But it just keeps going and going and going. And we finally are like, no more. Nothing else. No more comes. If something comes, something has to leave. That was you. Yes. So.
I'm bringing that up, the chickens as a gateway drug, because you know what? It works for good things in terms of your community and your spiritual walk as well. Find a church, get involved. Find a community, get involved. Don't just be sitting on the sidelines being grumpy and old.
Yep. Find
that thing that spurs you to get more involved. And what I was going to say earlier is we have an online ministry that just basically read the Bible, talk about it, unpack it. But there's a community of people that pray for each other. Folks, most of them I've not even met. They're all over the world.
Yeah.
And it's called
everydayoutreach.com.
There's free. Sorry, go ahead.
There's free music there. There's a free forum. You'll have to be approved because there's a lot of trolls that come in. So yes, it's when
it's not automatic.
It's not an automatic thing. So, yeah.
But there's a YouTube channel, Everyday Outreach, and that's Monday through Thursday, every morning, 8:30 Central. Come on over and be a part of the group. I'll tell you what, you'd be surprised. You start saying hi in the chat, people are going to chat with you.
Oh yeah. People will welcome you with open arms. Well, virtually.
Open keystrokes.
Open keystrokes. But yeah, everyone is welcome.
I will say, if you're the kind of person that just wants to come and fight and argue and be divisive, there's plenty of other places.
Yeah.
This place is a place where we come and be in unity and chat, but we're not trying to tear each other down. So
trying to build each other up and just talk about scripture.
So yeah, the collapse is happening. However, it doesn't have to be in your life. It really doesn't have to be.
Nope.
So there it is.
That's it.
I'm Brad.
I'm Krista. You guys have a blessed and amazing day.